Hey, what's up guys? This is Tomer from the Digital Reach platform, and today I'm going to show you how to create audiences on Facebook. So first, you want to log in to your Facebook Business Manager account, then go to your Ads Manager. Then find these three lines right here. Click on that, go to Assets, then right under it, click Audiences. You'll be redirected to this page right here. And as you can tell, I already created two audiences prior. One is a custom audience, and the other is a lookalike audience. One is based, as a customer list I uploaded, and then the lookalike audience is actually based off that customer list. And I'm going to show you how to create all those. So next, go to Create Audience, and you can see here there's custom audience, lookalike audience, and saved audience. So I'm going to show you actually how to do all three of those things. So click on Custom Audience. And there's a pop-up, create a custom audience, use your sources. So there's a website, which is, create an audience of your website visitors. You have a customer list, which self-explanatory, app activity, offline activity. You have Facebook sources. So create an audience of people who watch one of your videos on Facebook or Instagram. You have your, create an audience based on, your Instagram business profile, lead forms, events, instant experience, and Facebook page. So for this example, let's click on website. Now in not this video, but in another video, I'm going to show you how to create Facebook retargeting ads, and these are pretty similar steps. But like I said, for in this case, that's not what we're doing. So we're going to go, since we can include people who meet any or all of these criteria. Obviously, if you have you need to have your pixel up, installed on your website, and then you can separate. You can break this down to either all your website visitors, people who visit a specific web page, which is where the retargeting may come in, visitors by time, or from your events, or in this case, it'd be page views for me. So I want to just do all website visitors, and I want to do people in the past 180 days. And you can see right here, the maximum time is 180 days. But you know what? Let's remove that actually. Let's do 90 days. And I'm going to call this DRP website traffic example. So from there, all you do is click Create Audience. Perfect. Click Done. And you can see right here, right? Facebook DRP website traffic example is right here. Custom audience. And Facebook is trying to actually populate the size of my audience. So right now I don't know what it is, but it is ready to use right now for ads. So the next one I'm going to do is create a lookalike audience. So what you typically would do if you don't have anything up and running, you would click lookalike audience. Then you click your source, or you can create the source, which you can, upload your existing customer database. And then you have your location, sizes, and etc. But we don't need to do that right now. Let's focus on creating a lookalike audience based here. So in this case, you click the three arrows or three dots right here. Click Create Lookalike. Click that. And then, so we want to choose people in Canada, since I already have a lookalike audience in the US. And so let's better describe what a lookalike audience is. And I think the best way of doing it is just explaining. So if you have a customer list, right? So you have people who purchase from you, and you want to get people who are very similar to that, right? Similar tendencies, buyer behavior. Then that's what Facebook lookalike audience does. So you upload a list, or you can base on website traffic or other things. But in this case, we uploaded a list, and from there, Facebook takes all the information and creates an audience based on people who are very, very similar to your list. And you don't even have to exclude them, because Facebook does it automatically when it creates a lookalike audience. So as you can see here, audience range size from 1% to 10%. So 1% lookalike consists of people most similar to your lookalike source. And then increasing the percentage creates a bigger and broader audience. So you can see right here from 0 to 1%, it's 260,000 people is estimated reach. If you keep going, let's just say 6, that's 1.5 million, and 10 takes you to 2.6 million. So For this case, I want to just create one audience. As you can see here, there's multiple ones. And I want the reach right now to just be 260. That's going to get changed later on, and you'll see that when we do the saved audience. So next, you click Create Audience. And as you can see here, same thing. Lookalike Audience, custom audience based on the customer list. And right now, Facebook is trying to populate it, but in the meantime, it is ready to use. So the third audience we're going to create is a saved audience. Now this is what the combination that you'll probably use with a custom audience or lookalike audience to create an audience that you truly want to use during your ads. You just don't want to use one of them. You want to most likely create a saved audience. So we're going to call this, so for this example, let's do a look. So we'll do a lookalike audience, or we'll do a saved audience. Sorry. So DRP saved audience example, and let's do it based on the lookalike audience that I created prior, not this one, but in the US, right? So on people who in the US who reach this criteria, you can exclude people. I can create a new audience, a customer lookalike, but obviously right now I do not want to do that. You can also choose certain locations. So you can choose people living in or recently in a certain location, people living in this location, people recently in this location, or people traveling in this location. So for this example, I'm going to choose people living in or recently in this location. So I want to target people, let's just say, in Charlotte, North Carolina. And you want to choose, by the way, the DMA. And I want to choose also Raleigh, North Carolina. There we go. And I want to choose between the ages of, since we're a digital marketing agency, I'm trying to target people who might be most interested in my ads, 30 to 65, and I want them to speak English. Actually, no, we'll do all English. Better yet, we'll do all English. So from there, you can do detailed targeting, right? So from here, since I want to target small business owners, you actually can, there is a behavior for small business owners. And there you go, small business owners. So these are people who list themselves as a small business owner or own a small business page on Facebook. So I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to target these small business owners to sell my services to. And you can see my potential reach is 2,800 people. And you can see right here the lookalike audience is about 1%, presidents and CEOs. Charlotte, DMA, Raleigh, Durham, DMA, and so forth. Now you can exclude certain people. You can narrow your audience down. In this case, I don't want to do that, but if I wanted to, what I could do too is, let's just say I browse. Let's do just, in this case, let's do demographics, go to work, go to industries, and you know what? Let's do just a few industries, just as an example. Business, healthcare. Oh, not installation. We can do installation, IT. All right. So from there, you can actually narrow down your audience. And like I said, I still want small business owners. So small business as a behavior. And so how this would work with the detailed targeting. So they would have to reach this criteria on top of being a small business owner. So the small business owner would have to work in one of these industries. And you can see the audience size dwindle to below 1,000, which is a very narrow audience. So in this case, like I said, I don't want to do that. I just want to target small business owners. So let's go back. Let's go back here. Small business owners. Okay, so from there, you can also choose different connections, right? So I can choose people who like your page, friends of people who like your page, exclude people who like your page. That means, maybe you don't want people who are already liking your page because you might be able to already reach them, apps, events, or you can do advanced combinations of both. In this case, I'm okay with small business owners reaching about 2,800 people in those areas. Let's do create audience. And you can see right here, my size is 2,800 people. My saved audience, is right here, DRP saved audience example. And there you go. That's all you need to do to create these types of audiences. So next video, I'll show you how to create a retargeting audience, or if not next video, then one of the upcoming videos I create. If you obviously if you like this video, if you find it helpful, please subscribe to our channel.